not like hard labor. I did not pretend. I literally dated people that felt taking me to their parents, they were doing me a favor. Trust me, your mom-in-law is not interested to see how juicy your boobs look in a push-up. Don't worry, go and tell your neighbors to bring their clothes. I'll wash it. I'm a very hardworking daughter-in-law mama. Don't worry, go and bring all the clothes, every single clothes. Then you're going to start dressing like a bad bitch per. Like, it's not then. I'm telling you, my color combo is this 4 lipsticks. If you're somebody that you know that you're not hardworking, like you know you cannot constantly do a lot of menial labor, don't go there and go and do menial labor, the first impression they're having of you. I now would use 2 pencils to do my lips, a black and a brown. It's an art, okay? Take your brush, suck it on your lipstick. Going in with a bit of bronzer, just middle of my cupid's bow to give me that like deeper. You should be creative when doing your makeup. Anything can go for anything. Hi my loves, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Lydia Stanley, or fondly called Mrs. M. And if you're not new, thank you so much Butterfly for coming back to my channel today. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how it was for me when I went to see my fiance's parents for the first time. I'm going to be telling you some things I learned or some things I know that helped. I'm just giving you pros and cons, and this is coming off of a Butterfly's exact request, which I'm going to read out for you right now. So here it is. So it says, hello Lydia, you look so pretty. Thank you. Please can you film a video on meeting your boyfriend or fiance's mom / parents for the first time, giving pros and cons, and is giving gifts a necessity and what to do basically, plus some examples of how you did yours and how it went. Also, while you talk about this, do it while doing your makeup, and it should be a graphic liner look with little stones, something girly, subtle and beautiful. I hope this is not a lot. Thank you Butterfly. That was what she ended with. So this is to you Deborah. This look is specifically made for you. And I really love seeing her request that day. That was the first message I opened in my DM that morning, and I was just so happy seeing it. I'm like, okay, I'm going to definitely do a tutorial, because I've not had any video like that talking about, you know, how that went that day. So I actually share a picture with you. Okay, I showed that picture. You're going to see. Let's just go into the video and start getting this makeup look done. Okay, if you want to learn how I did this from start to finish, okay, keep on watching. And if you end up enjoying, let me know if this was girly enough, Deborah. Let me know if you butterflies enjoyed this look, learning how to create it. If you have any more questions about like weddings and love, because I and my husband actually almost been married 2 years now, which is not being like living with someone for the first time for 2 years. Time just flies when you're having fun. That's just what I'm going to say. So I have a few tips of advice here and there I can share. So send me those messages and we'll get to filming those videos. Okay my loves, let's get into the video. Okay, don't touch that dial, give me a thumbs up, subscribe. And so the AC might be on. I need it to be on because the weather is hot. But let us just start our makeup. I'm using this hydrating makeup base. I don't know if you can even see that from Nuban. So I've gotten my phone, as I was saying, and we're going to just jump right into it. This was the outfit I wore. This is my older phone, so let me just come and let you see now. This was the outfit I wore. That's why I'm wearing this yellow one today, to kind of reminisce. So that was how I dressed. Very, you know, decent-ish, you know. Because Nigerian parents, Nigerian moms especially, come on, let me quickly automatically reply a work email. I just saw. Yeah, a work email is coming in. A work call right now. Let me just answer it. I'll be right back. I just saw that picture and it just took me down memory lane because that was when this is a hydrating base, like I said. That was when August was when we had been talking for about we've been talking for about 6 months at this time. And because we just knew really quickly how much we meant to each other, you know, getting to that point of him showing me to his parents was very easy and very quick, because I know having your parents' approval and having your parents' blessing is a really big thing for a lot of people, especially African descent, you know. So that meant it was a huge turn, okay, we're really getting serious. Should I wear contacts? How would I look if I wear contacts? We had our traditional wedding done, you know, in November of that year. He engaged me. He proposed in October. So that just goes to say, you know, when it's time, it's time. I need to say that out of the way before I tell you how to prep and all of that. I literally dated people that felt taking me to their parents, they were doing me a favor. Like, I dated someone for almost a year and I never saw his family. Every time I brought it up, he would act like I was disturbing him. So, my dear, that is a huge red flag, okay? Huge. These tools are very efficient for fixing lashes. So it's going to be a super pretty look like she instructed. No heavy colors. I'm not doing heavy cut crazy. You know. So let's just enjoy getting ready. I don't know how I feel about these contacts. Do you like them? Her prime primer. The first thing I want you to expect from trying to meet your fiancés or your boyfriend parents, because you must have gone through a lot of talk. Don't let anyone, you know, dangle going to meet his parents as a prize, you know, making you feel like, oh, you have to be a certain way, you know, pretend, act some way that is not true to yourself. I think from the way you date or from the way you talk or relate with your husband or your boyfriend to be, you should be you should be able to understand the kind of person he is and the kind of family he came from. So if you hear, oh, my mom has been strict all my life, you should expect that you're going to meet somebody that is strict, you know. If you heard tales of how loving she was from your husband or how kind she is, you know, you should expect to meet someone that isn't so, you know, stressful and quite easygoing. So when it came to my turn, I already started to panic, of course. I was thinking of what to do, what to wear, how to have my makeup, all of that. And my husband has never brought, he has brought one person home, but he wasn't even introducing her for marriage. He just brought her to, you know, stay at their house for a Christmas or something. I'm just trying to say that it's very symbolic. The day we said we were going to actually go meet them, you know, I kept telling my husband how I was scared. You should be able to know the kind of person your husband's mom is from how he has talked about her. The foundation I'm using is this one from Flawless Ivy. I mixed it with this Too Faced Bondage Ray foundation. So from knowing your mom-in-law, you should be able to, I should have color corrected, no? I feel like doing lightweight today. From your boyfriend talking about her, if she's someone that appreciates flowers, I feel like flowers are a very sweet way to open up conversation, make her feel special. So you can take a bouquet of flowers along with you. If your mom-in-law is someone that will appreciate wrapper, like our traditional moms-in-laws, you can buy one. It doesn't have to be super expensive. Your mom-in-law should not be materialistic, to expect you to bring a certain price of something to her. And if you have that kind of mom-in-law, I wish you the best, man, because you constantly be working overtime trying to please that kind of person. But yeah, it shouldn't matter the price, it should just matter the gesture. And I honestly feel like you should go there as yourself, to be honest. Like, do not try to pretend anything that you cannot do. Because I know some cultures, when you go to see them, you have to stay for like a period of time. I think in your, should I go and get my lights? The weather is turning gloomy, like it's about to rain, so I don't know if I'm still okay for you, or if I should go get my lights. Okay, so we're going to be using concealer. I'm using this to Flawless IV, Nigerian brand, and Too Faced Born This Way. So this is not the shade of Flawless IV. The shade I'm using is 607 Flawless IV and Too Faced Born This Way. That's what I'm using. So yeah, buy a gift if you can. If you cannot, go there as yourself. And I was saying, you have this Too Faced Born This Way. You have to make sure that whatever you cannot continue through your marriage, don't even start it. Do you understand? When you go to stay, or just when you have interaction with them. So if you're somebody that you know that you're not hardworking, like you cannot constantly do a lot of menial labor, don't go there and go and do menial labor, the first impression they're having of you. Because that's it, they'll just mark it in their head as, okay, this person's wife, she be Jackie, she like work, I wouldn't advise you to do that at all. I would advise you to be yourself, be your most true self in that house. It's going to pay you. If you try to pretend, black opal. If you try to pretend, you would have a lot of work on your hand trying to get out of that pretending. And when going to meet them, don't overthink anything. Don't try to say or act a certain way. Like I said, your meeting is your first impression of them and their first impression of you. So whatever they meet, they will have it in their head for a while. Whatever they meet from you, they will have it in their head for a while before trying to even change it. That's my advice. And then the second thing is how to dress. When going there, I honestly feel you should be decent. I honestly feel you should at least, it's not then you're going to start dressing like a bad bitch like it's not then. I'm telling you, my husband loves me when I'm going to use this Nuban Beauty shade Topaz. My husband loves me when I'm dressed so sexy. Like, he loves me in those skimpy dresses. He loves me in those super revealing clothes. I'll spray it to the Nuban Beauty Silhouette Setting Spray. Those super revealing clothes, he loves it on me. But that doesn't mean that the day that I'm going to see that when I go there, I'm going to go and dress like that, because my husband likes me dressed in a bad bitch costume. So, yeah, dress decent. I will not even lie to you. Find something decent and easy in your wardrobe. trust me, your mom-in-law is not interested to see how juicy your boobs look in a push-up, or crop top, or she's not interested in that. So all the sexiness, save it for your, and you just be more comfortable. That's just my honest opinion, Sha. Let me know when you went to meet your significant others, mates. How did you dress? Parents, how did you dress? Because I feel like dressing, especially in an African setting, is such a big deal. It is such a big deal. So I feel people need to understand the importance of dressing in that situation. You can't just say I'll dress anyhow, they'll accept me like that. No, you can't do that. Dress nice, dress very cute. I'm not saying you should. Even a boo-boo dress, to be honest, will be okay. Just so you don't have issues, to be honest with you, especially if you're going to a household that requires a lot of respect. And that brings me to my next point. A lot of us are given birth to in different upbringings, and your fiance's upbringing might be that of a very respectful, respect-filled household. Like, they're on their face greeting their parents. You cannot come as someone who they have chosen to marry, and you're meeting that parent that seemingly has or gets so much respect from your significant other, and you say you will not learn how to respect them, how your significant other respects them. So I honestly feel like if you really feel it out and really think about it, you would just be aware, you just be aware of it. You just be aware of how to respect them based on how your husband has treated them, how you've seen him here and there do that. Learn it though. Learn it. All those things, they just save you a lot of unnecessary, too much talk, honestly. They save you from a lot of unnecessary, too much talks. Learn it. If there's a certain sibling that, I didn't have a lot of that, because God bless my husband though. He just told me that, Lydia, don't worry, I got you. Just be yourself. That's what he just kept telling me. This brush from Vicabel NK47 has to be my favorite blending brush ever. Did you see what he just did there? So my husband just kept telling me, baby girl, be yourself, don't change, be yourself. Talk to her how you talk to me. Just be yourself. Don't worry about any other thing. And that was just what I went there and did. On that day, I checked my wardrobe, because I told you again, I was in my, you saw I was losing a lot of weight there, and because I was losing a lot of weight, I was also finding my body confidence. So in my wardrobe, I had so many things that I didn't think I would be comfortable wearing in front of my mother-in-law. So it was just this one dress, and it was because I had lost weight that it was even that long, that yellow dress. I typically would not wear yellow. I typically would not wear yellow. I typically would wear like a darker color. So, but I felt the yellow also brought, color, joy to my parents-in-laws when they saw me. You get me? I mixed this. We're setting now. I mixed this powder. This is a DIY pink setting powder, right? So I used powder blush. I also used powder blush, red powder blush, and I used a bunch of colors that would match me. That would match my face, so my skin tone. That's what I did to make this powder pink, and it's not ashy for me. So I'm going to use a brush to set lightly before I bake, and then I'm going to bake with the Mirac powder in ginger. Okay, I love this so much, and it's the most smoothest. You're going to see my under eye when I'm done. So where are you? Oh. So another thing is, before you're even going to anybody's house, you need to make sure your husband you know, is somebody that is really in love with you. Because there are some questions sometimes, because that's also something I was worried about. If they're asking me questions, some kind of questions, how do I answer it? You know, my mom-in-law didn't even believe I was, because you know, all the questioning and all, she didn't believe I was younger than my husband, because she knew my husband's, she knew my family, she knew when my parents got married, you know, and they got married way before she and my dad-in-law got married. So she just assumed that there's no way they did not have babies. Oh, can you see? I'm falling back in love with makeup, and it's the singular most amazing thing, okay? The singular most amazing thing. The red undertone color corrects your under eye, and then it just gives it like this bright but muted. I don't know how to explain it, you know, it's not white. It's not white. This brush is from Vicabel, I'm sure. Okay, no, for all these questions, just be honest. Any mom-in-law or dad-in-law that, you know, requires you to lie to impress them, that is not somebody, that's not even a family you want to be in for the rest of your life. So if you have to lie, take some of the Mirac powder. Mirac Cosmetics is owned by my baby girl, and this powder is so beautiful. So beautiful. I'm going to use that to set my face, dust off some, so you can get this to be even. That's how you get that even blend. Mirac will make your skin look like butter, absolute butter. Look at the spelling here, in case you're wondering. They have this beautiful mirror that they sent, and I love it so much. My makeup. Yeah, eyeliner too. I probably will use it in this video. That is the only liner that doesn't make my eyes tear up, and I love that it's in a pencil form, not gel. So easy application. You're not worried about it drying out, you know. And you can blend it out with eyeshadow, make the smokiest looks. I just really like it. I bought a lot. And they recently launched colorful eyeliners. Yes, I'm plugging my baby girl's brand. Go and support her and buy from Mirac, okay? And of course you can see, whew, whew, that's gorgeous. Okay. I think I've touched on everything. Let me see if there are extra things I should ask for. Okay, she asked for pros and cons. A pro would definitely be to take a gift. A pro would be to take a gift. A con would be, don't go there and pretend. I'm saying it because it's very easy for you to go there and say, don't worry, go and tell your neighbors to bring their clothes. I'll wash it. I'm a very hardworking daughter-in-law mama. Don't worry, bring all the clothes, every single clothes in the compound. I can wash. You know, when you know, say you they give your clothes go laundry, or you're a babe that likes to fix your nails, don't like hard labor. I don't like hard labor. I did not pretend. I help my mom-in-law out here and there, but she knows that this is not Lydia's strongest forte. Lydia knows sabi do a lot of menial labor, because I did not pretend. Don't pretend. That's a con. I'm telling you, that's a con. And what else is a pro? A pro will be dressing nice. I think I stated some of the pros already. A pro will be dressing nice. Where's my pencil? I've gone back to using this regular Davies pencil to do my brows, because I used to like the one from Beauty Line by Didi that needed sharpening. In a way, it's a lot more buttery than the one that you have to just roll up. That's my personal opinion. So I like buttery pencil, and I'm going to use this in my lips as well today. I'll mix it with a black pencil. So that day when we went, just turned out that I was just overthinking a lot of things, a lot. She was really sweet. Her nickname for me immediately was Beautiful. So she said Beautiful. So that was her nickname for me instantly. And she was in the spirit, because even then I didn't even know that my name meant beautiful. So that was the really sweet thing. I think she cooked for us that day, made soup. It was so nice. So I think I'm meeting up with my baby girl Nicole today, so she just texted me. I'm sorry, let me focus on my butterflies. I think we've covered it too. I'm so happy for any of you that are at those stages, and I hope it doesn't come out of a place of disdain, in any way. I pray it comes out of a place of absolute love. You're about to get married to the love of your life, and you're in that stage, like, okay, this is it, this is the next step for us. I really pray and hope that that is what it is for you, because this guy was really, I said, when will I see you? At least let me see your brothers and your sisters now. At least let me see your brother. He kept he will frown, literally bring out a full face frown. And then I just met this man, and then in 5-6 months he was taking me already to see his parents. When it's time, you won't stress it. You won't need to stress it at all. I'm telling you, you won't need to stress it at all when it's time. And if you're someone that can cook, you can, or not even cook, or maybe, I don't know, like find out what your husband's mom's favorite something is. Maybe not her favorite though. Something you know how to cook that you feel she might enjoy, and you can cook along and take along with you. That is definitely a pro. Show her your cooking skills. But I won't advise it if you're not 110% sure of your cooking skills. Like, if you're not sure, if you're somebody that still, don't try it, because that's the day if soup might be extra salty, and you don't want that, boo. You don't want that, okay? You don't want that. When she's speaking, a good way to access people is to let them talk. So when she's speaking, don't be too quick to talk. He or she, like his mom or his dad-in-law, don't be too quick to respond. Don't be too quick to answer. Like, take time, pause, listen to you. It's also a good way to control the conversation so you don't feel overwhelmed. So I would advise just listen more, talk less. That kind of stuff. Because you might want to be talking more, and then you're over talking because you're getting nervous, you're talking too much, and nobody wants a talkative, okay? So yeah, that's just what I'll say. Let's get into these shadows, okay? These are the ones I'll be using. I'll be using the Anastasia Jackie Aina palette. I love these colors especially. So I'll be using that today. I'll also be using this Soft Glam palette. This, and it's like this because it's my most used neutral palette. Again, you can kind of tell my favorite shade. And then Flawless IV has this very cute palette, right? It's very tropical, has a lot of colors. I'm talking tons of colors, okay? Tons. But my main color I love is this shade right here, this one. I'm going to be using this as a color in my crease. Let me just show you what it looks like. As a color on my crease, see what it looks like. Let me just show you what the red looks like. Like, the colors are screaming pigment. The colors are screaming pigment in this palette. pigments. Anyway, those are the colors I'll be using. Like pigments. What? So this is the eyeshadow part. I'm going to teach you as a tutorial right now. We're using that brown all over in our crease. Mulberry is like a reddish tone brown. I don't set my eyeshadow base because it does not. You know, this is what I'm doing. I'm taking it into my brows, so that way kind of, can you see that? That is what makes your nose contour very snatched for very long. So I'm just going to keep doing that. I don't set it because that way the colors in the palette will stick better. So I just blend it out really well. I'm more of the school of thought to set your eyeshadow base with powder. That means you're reducing the grip power of your base, in my opinion. Especially with the P. Louise bases, or if you use a concealer as your base. This is the Jackie Aina palette. I'm taking that shade called Edges, and I'm just going to blend the edges of this transition color, just so we have some warmth there. Blend it into the sides of your nose, remember? And you do this with colors. That only are, you know, your skin tone. Don't go and be doing it with pink. I'm going in with this color called Credit Brown. And I'm just going to dip in actually, let's look ahead. I'm going to look forward, like straight. You can do this to help you get crease. Look ahead and just define. This is a darker brown now. I've not gone in with the... I'm not even going to go in with any blacks, to be honest. And the liner I'm doing is a brown liner. I'm thinking to do a burnt orange, but I'm not sure if... From Rika Bell. Nigerian brands are trying, man. I'm so proud of them. Like, they're releasing bomb products, bomb brushes, bomb tools. Really nice stuff, man. I'm just going to place that all over my lid. Or maybe just on the... Actually all over. Why not? You need to know that I'm barely touching this on because I don't want to pack it on the eyes. I want the base to still be quite simple. So at this stage, I'm going to go in with two colors. I have this one from Mirac. It's called Vanilla, and it's their beige or nude pencil. So let's see what that looks like on the eyes. That's so cute. I love that it's not white, so you don't have to worry about, oh, that's so pretty. Wow. Wow. That is so pretty. That is so pretty. That's so pretty. Somebody said, I always say, somebody say, whether I'm say, hey, that's so pretty. That's so pretty. 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 So after I'm doing that now, I'm going to go in with the browns. Okay, from this palette, we'll just go in with credits with a buffer brush or shader brush and just go in. This is my black mirror pencil. I'm also lining the top part of my lash line. So I'm just trying to blend that out because I really want it to be muted. It was way more pigmented than I thought, and I don't want it to overpower the entire look. It was a clean brush I used to do that blend. For the graphic liner, I would have loved to mix in something colorful, but I don't feel like it today. I'm not feeling like, anything extra. So you can try this out with a white, a yellow, an orange, and it will look so good. But we're going to be doing browns, okay? This is the rhinestones I'll be using, and I'll be mixing the Younger Beauty gel liner called Gelato and the Hagan Esther brown liner for your brows, and I'll also be dripping some of this. This is actually a Hagan Esther mixing medium, but I just poured it into this small container because theirs is quite big and this small one is really portable for travel. So if you go ahead and get the big Hagan Esther one, it should last you a while and it's way more cheaper. It can make any of your dried gel products come back to life. You can make pigments out of liner, like swirls. Should I do pink or purple? Okay, I'm not in the mood for color today, I swear. I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood for colors. But there's so much endless things you can do with this mixing medium. So I'm just going to mix them on my hand and get a liner brush. Taking some of the brown. You should be creative when doing your makeup. Anything can go for anything. It does not have to be what you think it's meant for. Literally, you can use anything for anything. Base, eyeshadow base, just to make it a little lighter. Let's see if that way can look. That's not bad, is it? Let me know if you want to see more videos of me doing. Send me requests. That's nice. Like, can you see? So this is the dark color we're going to be using as our liner today, as our graphic liner. Do you like seeing me do my makeup? Let me know and send me nice video requests like this. So I'm dipping my brush in there right now. Isn't that beautiful? And for this side, you want to look ahead, like straight ahead, and draw it like that. That's not cute, is it? Same thing on this side. So look forward and just so I'm going to put rhinestones all across here, playfully, then some in my eyes, some under here. Let's go. I'll be using lash glue. This one is the one from Huda Beauty. So you want to apply it, let it dry, then now apply your rhinestones. So let me see, maybe a bit of a cluster here would be nice. Here, here. I don't know about under the eye yet, we'll see, we'll see. It's getting super cloudy, so it's getting dark. Oh. Yeah, I'm applying the stones now, and the key to applying them is to try to let a bit of the glue touch on your tweezer, so that it will help you just pick it up. That's just how you apply it. So apply a bit of glue. Let the glue touch on just an edge of the tweezer. Use that to pick up. And then press it down with a pig. I think that's pretty. Should I keep going? Or I should just put one here? Let's see. I'll put this small one. Isn't that cute? So you're just playing around with the sizes. I think it's cute. We're just going to repeat it on this side. This front side. I don't even know if I want to do the same thing. Like I feel like I want to mix and match. Let me start with the tail and see how I feel. Wow, that's so pretty. And that's so beautiful, actually. That is beautiful. I just need to put one more here. Yeah. So now should I put one here? That's beautiful. I'm using the Fenty Beauty Full Frontal Mascara, okay? I now would use two pencils to do my lips, a black and a brown, because I realized this is what gives me the kind of finish I want. On my edges, dark enough. Is that a message? This black is not as dark actually. Like, compared to a lot of the blacks. Compared to the blacks I have used, and go over that with that brown. Go ahead and blend that either with your lips or with a brush. Then my color combo is a combination of these 4 lipsticks, okay? So I'll use the Huda Beauty one first. I know it might seem crazy, but I've been liking it of recent and I've been looking for a video to show it. This one from Huda Beauty is called what? Last Night. And then this one from Zaron is a burnt orange lip. This one is a pink blush from Nuban. So we just use that first color as a base. And this one is from Hager and Esther called Church Girl. Like that. Your lips is your favorite blending tool. Gloss. gloss. You might think it's gloss overload, but it's not, trust me. Getting the perfect new lipstick. It's an art, okay? Take your brush, suck it on your lipstick like that. And everything that's stained there is what would have stained on your teeth. And that's the lip combo complete. So let's go ahead and finish the rest of our face. I'm going to blend in the powder everywhere that powder has been baking. I'm just going to blend it in. Pressing this in will give you a very flawless look as compared to just brushing it away. Oh, so beautiful. That's beautiful. I like it. I like it. Oh. I like it all. What do you think? I think I like it. I'll put on the second one. Blush, I'm using this shade here from the Flawless Ivy Tropical Palette. It is so pigmented. It's so pigmented, a little bit goes a long way. So, yeah. Yeah. That's beautiful. To use this shade here from this Vanessa Gema palette. I'm going to use it as my bronzer shade. Just a little bit. I see the difference between here. So I think we're done. Yeah, I think we're done. Okay, I like that. I'm going in with a bit of bronzer, just in the middle of my cupid's bow to give me that like deeper, don't know if you saw what I did. I'm taking my highlighter from TSG. I really love it. You don't understand, like this is an empty highlighter can and it's big. It's in the shade So Glam. So I have a new one, but we must finish it. And you know, this highlighter a little bit goes a long way. I'm just going to apply it like so. If you want it to really shine, you can go in with setting spray first, then put it, but I don't want mine to shine so much, okay? I'm going to take some and put on my cheeks. Do you know what I even learned the other day? That you can use like that Novan Beauty liquid highlighter with a sponge and it will give you like a wet look. I just don't have it here now, I'll show it to you. Baby girl Deborah, I hope this is girly enough for you because I'm done, okay? I'm done. Setting spray, I love this one from Flawless IV. Really good and affordable, 9,000 naira for what it does. Just going to spray it. Literally does not even drop with stuff on it, like we're done. I hope this look was girly enough for you, Deborah. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me. Let me know if you have any questions, any more questions about when I met my husband, or not when I met my husband, visiting family for the first time, going to your family, your fiance's family for the first time, or any question about the wedding series, because I'm almost 2 years married. Like, it's exactly 2 years very soon, and I'm really grateful to God. I feel like in our young marriage, they have never come and settle fights for us. You know, we've never had issues like that. We've been faithful, we've loved on each other, we've grown in love. So I believe I've learned a few things to help someone young like me starting out. So let me know if you would be let me know if you want me to do any more video requests for you specifically. Like, send me something fun, and if it's fun enough for me, I'll record it for you, okay? I'm going to see you, butterfly, in my next video. Stay beautiful, stay amazing. I love you so, so, so much. Bye. Mwah.